Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be updating you on my mini braid natural hair growth challenge. I will show you how much growth I've had in the period of this challenge. I'll also talk about the things I did differently to my mini braids. I'm also going to be talking about the setbacks that I had in the process of the challenge. Of course I had some setbacks and I don't want to hide anything from you. I'm going to be sharing it with you just in case you come across any, you experience any, you would know what to do. I don't gatekeep in this channel, so I'm going to be very detailed in this video. By the way, if you're still struggling to retain length, you're still struggling to grow your hair, what are you waiting for? Hop on the mini braid natural hair growth challenge. A lot of people have been seeing result. I have seen a lot of result. I've grown my hair to this extent and I've retained so much length with mini braid. If it is not working for me, I won't keep doing it. And even others, if it is not working for them, they would have stopped doing it. So what are you waiting for? It is not too late to join the challenge. Join now and let's grow our hair together. Right now, my hair is well moisturized. I'm going to start with the length check. I'll be starting off on a well moisturized hair and I'll be starting from the back section of my hair. I'll do the length check before I talk about the little setbacks that I experienced in the process. Moving on to the length check, look at the back section of my hair. This is where I experience growth the most on my head. The back section of my hair grows faster than every aspect of my hair. But let's check if it's the same thing in this period of my mini braid challenge. As you can see, I have a lot of growth right there. It's about 2 inches already, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't usually measure my hair. I don't know why. I don't just find it okay to measure the length of my hair. I don't know why. But as you can see, that is a lot of growth. It's over 1.5 inches, and I have few days away from 3 months in this challenge. Let's move to the other side. You can also see that the growth is massive. It's almost same thing with the other side, and I have a lot of frizz right there. Some of my braids are hooked together and I would need to take them down and do a rebraid, though they are not really that serious at the back section. But as for the front section, the story is different. I had a lot of braids that are hooked together right there, and I'll be explaining everything I'll do to solve the issue in the video. Moving on to the front section, look at the growth. Normally, I don't experience a lot of growth at the front of my hair, but this time the story is a bit different. The growth is almost at same rate with just very little difference, but I have never experienced this equal growth before. I don't know what I did differently, but I know that the growth at the front section is a bit on the high side compared to the way my hair grows naturally. Before now, I have rebraided some parts of the front section because if I leave them for too long, they are going to be so matted and they would break when I'm about to take them down. So to avoid that, I took some down and I rebraid them. This one right here, you can see three of my braids are hooked together. One is a little bit separate from them. This one I'm holding right now, I've already rebraided it. Look at this one right here. These three, they are hooked together. I don't know why it is always like this at the front of my hair, but as for the back and the crown section, it was different. Look at these two. They are so hooked together that you would even think it is just one braid at the roots until you move to the length of the braid. I don't know who gave them the permission to get married on my head. What I will just do to this one now is to take them down. The three braids, I'm going to take all of them down and rebraid them. If I don't do that on time and I waste too much time, I leave it for so long, they are going to continue matting up together and the breakage will be so serious at the end of the day. To avoid that, I'll just take them down, detangle them properly and rebraid them. The growth is same thing at the other side of the front section. I'm really shocked at the growth this time. The front of my hair grew a lot. One of the setback I had this period was the inability to wash my hair as usual. Normally I wash my hair every 2 weeks, but this time around I was so busy. I don't have the chance to always wash my hair every 2 weeks. So sometimes it is okay for you to skip wash days if you don't have the time. Don't feel bad about it. It happened to me this time. It happened to me a lot. I was unable to wash my hair frequently as usual. And as a result of that, I have a lot of product buildups on my hair. If you look at the back of my hair, you'll see some white particles at the root of my braid. You see some white particles there. Definitely I will have to detoxify my hair before taking down those braids that are hooked together and do a rebraid. If I decide to do a rebraid with those particles and the product buildups at the root of my hair, I'm going to experience a lot of hair loss in the process. So to avoid that, I'll have to detoxify and then moisturize my hair very well before I take them down and do a rebraid. Now let's move to the crown section of my hair. This part is where I normally experience the slowest growth on my hair, but this time again, the story was different. Honestly, the growth is same as that of the back section and the front section. I can't even notice any difference. I had almost same rate of growth, and the crown section of my hair, the braids, they are not hooked together as it is at the front and the back section. The front was really serious. I think I might have to take out all the whole braid at the front section and do a rebraid on them. But the crown of my hair, you can see they are not hooked together. I'm not experiencing a lot of frizz right there, but the growth is still there. I'm really excited this time. So let's move to the tips of my hair. Whenever I'm moisturizing my hair, I always stress it in all of my videos that you should focus on the tips of your hair to avoid it knotting and drying out. This is 3 months, and look at the tips of my hair. They are still as normal as usual. No split ends, no knots, and they are all okay and healthy. Moving on to another setback I experienced in the process of this challenge. Before I say that, let me say this. Sometimes when you're experiencing hair loss, your hair is breaking, or you notice your hair is thinning out, and you know you've not been doing anything differently at that time, please try to check inside. Do a medical checkup to know if there is any problem coming from inside. That was what I experienced this period. About a month into the challenge, I noticed my edges were thinning out and breaking a lot, because that is where I normally experience issues with my hair first before it moved to the other parts of my hair. So medically, I didn't know I was having a deficiency in a particular vitamin. But after I found out, I took care of it and it started coming back to normal. So sometimes when you're experiencing hair loss, don't just start using DIYs or going around looking for different products to use. Go for a medical checkup also after you must have tried a lot of things and you're not seeing a result. Check yourself medically and also check your diet. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, drop a comment for me, share with someone, and subscribe to my channel if you've not yet subscribed. If you've not yet joined this challenge, join us now and ask your question in the comment section.